Hey everyone, welcome back to another Wheel Wednesday video, where I give you the most important specs and features of your favorite cars. Last week was the annual running of one of the most prestigious car events ever. This is the entire history of the Goodwood Festival of Speed. History of Goodwood, Motorsports, and the Festival of Speed. A brief history of the Goodwood House. (1600s). A simple Jacobean house was built as a gentleman's residence. (1697). Charles Lennox, the first Duke of Richmond, purchased the estate and extended the earlier house. (1757). The third Duke had a neoclassical stable block added. (1787). Kennels were added, which now serve as the clubhouse for the Goodwood Golf Club. The third Duke also added the Goodwood Racecourse, which is home to an annual race meeting dubbed the Glorious Goodwood, one of the highlights of the horse racing calendar. (1791). Goodwood is one of the finest stately homes in England. The original house was destroyed by a fire. The original Jacobean house dubbed the Old House is still intact at the rear of the main house block. Goodwood Racing History, 1936 to 1970. (1936). Goodwood's very first motorsport event was staged when a hill climb meeting was held for a small group of pre-war lancha enthusiasts, hosted by the 9th Duke of Richmond, Freddie March. 1946. Tony Gay suggested to the Duke of Richmond that the West Hampton airfield near Cheshire, from which Gaze had flown his Hurricane during the war, would be ideal for motor racing. September 1948. The Goodwood Circuit has its grand opening. 85 drivers and over 15,000 spectators turned up to Goodwood to support the UK's first professionally organized post-war motor racing event. April 23, 1962. Goodwood has the site of Stirling Moss's career-ending crash. August 1966. After 18 years of memorable competition, Goodwood closed its gates to contemporary motor racing due to safety concerns, although the circuit remained open for use as a testing and track day venue. June 2, 1970. Bruce McLaren dies during a testing crash at the circuit. The history of the Goodwood Festival of Speed, early 1990s to 2022. Early 1990s. Lord March takes over the Goodwood estate and wants to bring motor racing back to the Goodwood circuit, but did not have the necessary permit to host a race there. Sunday, June 19, 1993. The first event takes place on March's own grounds at the estate. At its inaugural meeting in 1993, Chaz Guy was killed in practice following the completion of the course when his Vincent motorcycle developed a steering wobble. (1994) Saturday is added to the event, making it a weekend event. 1995. The Cartier Style et Luxe Auto Show begins and takes place to the west of the house every year. Friday is added to the event, making it a 3-day event. A spectacular Gary Judah sculpture is posted every year in front of the Goodwood house and usually incorporates rare race cars. (1998) The original Goodwood circuit has been restored, and the Goodwood Revival Race takes place there. (1999) The record time for the hill climb was set when Nick Hayfield drove a McLaren MP4 13 Formula One car up the hill in 41.6 seconds. 2000. The Sunday Times Supercar Run is added to the event for road-going supercars. It is now common for specialty car manufacturers to show off their latest sports models there. 2000 and 2004. The Soapbox Challenge is added. This was a downhill race for gravity-powered cars, starting from just below the hill climb finish line. This was cancelled due to frequent accidents. (2005) 2005. The Forest Rally stage is added as a demonstration area for the rally cars at the top of the hill. 2010. A moving motor show was added mainly in response to the cancellation of the British International Motor Show, aimed exclusively for buyers of new cars. This event is on Thursday, making the Festival of Speed a 4-day event. 2013. The Soapbox Challenge comes back to Goodwood for the 20th anniversary of the Festival of Speed. The Goodwood Festival of Speed today. In the early years of the festival, tens of thousands attended over the weekend. It currently attracts crowds of around 100,000 on each of the 4 days it is held. A record crowd of 158,000 attended in 2003 before an advanced ticket-only admission policy came into force. Attendance is now capped at 150,000. Now the Festival of Speed is a spectacle of rare race cars and multi-million-dollar super and hypercars. Air shows are even put on by the Royal Air Force, Tornado, and Red Arrows. The Festival of Speed is the automotive heaven. That's all I have for you in this week's Wheel Wednesday video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And to see more of my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, visit ProjectMaynardstang.com to buy my merch.